Crypto games are no fun at all. They feel like a job. We want a Dark Souls type game where every enemy you kill gives you a fraction of crypto, or a Grand Theft Auto type game that actually earns you money for missions. Till then, I'll wait. They can feel like a job because the people who are calculating, have good strategies, and put in the actual time and effort earn more money than those who don't. Can the game still be fun though? Hell yeah, they can. Not all crypto games are the same. Some are gonna be more competitive and some are gonna be more casual friendly. For the 5 best crypto games overall, Tetn Arena won #1 as voted by you guys, and also I can confirm I loved Tetn Arena. I still love it. So Tetn Arena is a free-to-play game, a MOBA game based on blockchain technology. You can play with your friends, form a team, experiment with various skills, and earn some crypto for doing so. It's featured here on number 5 because this is the free-to-play game list. And while Tetn Arena is free-to-play, those who invest into NFTs actually earn more. And if you want to see exactly how much more, I have a full video how much I earned after 7 days of playing Tetn Arena, and you can check it out after watching this one. Another game that made both lists in the same year, which is totally amazing, and also goes to show you how there's actually just a handful of actually good crypto games out there, while the most others are just boring and feel like a job. Ain't that right? Gods Unchained. I think that this is the fan favorite. I've never had so many comments saying that I need to feature this game. So Gods Unchained is a competitive card game. It's a balanced 1v1 card battler. You can play for free and you can compete in their battle royals, power up your deck with the cards of each fallen opponent, and steamroll the competition. Card games are not for everyone, but if you're the type to love card games, try this crypto variant of the card battling style game. I personally was not a fan of card games up until very recently when Riot Games released their Legends of Runeterra, and I played the hell out of that game. I didn't know I loved card games so much before playing that game. So card games can definitely be a lot of fun, especially when you start compiling your own deck, looking at what each card does and kind of combining all those into one perfect deck that just swoops every opponent, even those who are much stronger than you and have better cards. As long as you have good strategy, you can still win, and that's what I love about card games. Obviously, in card games, there's a lot of overpowered decks, and when you come across someone who just has such an overpowered deck that combines them so well together, all the cards combines them so well, and he just destroys you, well, that's when you don't feel like playing card games anymore. But it's just what happens. Sometimes you're the one that makes the opponent not want to play anymore when you beat him. Well, now that these two are out of the way, what else do we have on the list for the top 5 free-to-play games of 2021? Well, first of all, I want to talk about a MOBA/brawler style game that's still in beta, but it still made this list because it has a super fun gameplay and it actually is a competitive game. There have already been competitions based around this game where people play the real tournaments in esports, which is phenomenal. I can't wait for crypto esports. That scene is gonna go through the roof just with the right games in place. This is made by Gala Games and it's called Spider Tank. And for those of you who don't know, MOBA stands for Multiplayer Online Battle Arena. So this game allows players to pick and choose between a number of spider tanks and a number of ornaments before battling it out on a series of maps. Armaments? I actually don't know what that word means, but it says it right here. No, English is not my main language. As a free-to-play game with play-to-earn mechanics centered around skill-based competition, resource collection, and a player-driven upgrade cycle. So, as per their words, the Spider Tank project will redefine gaming. Whether you want to play with a small group of your friends or in a high-stakes competition, this game will knock your socks off. Well, please don't knock my socks off. Obviously, MOBA games and the first-person shooter games are gonna be the main focus on the esports aspect of crypto. Now, the esports aspect is not the only thing that's out there in crypto as well. I mean, even Tetn Arena, it's a competitive game. You play against other players. What most of you guys are looking for, as far as I saw in most of the comments on my videos, is casual type of games where you can play a single player and earn money. But I'm just saying, just imagine in the future, you play a Grand Theft Auto type game like the guy said in the first comment that I showed, and after each mission, instead of getting the fake GTA money, you actually get paid in real crypto. That would be absolutely sick, and there's actually a very good model as to how those games won't have too high of a selling pressure, and that's that the more you actually put time into the game, the more amount of crypto you can withdraw. withdraw. So that's one of the ways that I'm thinking on top of my head as to how it can work, and it can be rewarding for both the developers and the players. Obviously, the players are not gonna play if the game is not fun, but if the developers make the game actually fun, like Grand Theft Auto or Dark Souls, people are gonna put a lot of time into those games and they want to be handsomely rewarded for it. When you beat the game, you can also get some sort of NFT to try and beat it again and earn more money, and then the developers get 2 playthroughs out of all the players, and you know, it's a total win-win situation. It just works. I think. Maybe not, maybe I just don't know anything, but you know, it's just kind of my idea as to how this could potentially work. Blankos Block Party. Let's talk about it. Blankos Block Party is an MMO. I wouldn't call it an MMO, but it says right here, it's an MMO set in a vibrant online world styled in a giant block party, with a focus on custom art and design, world building and exploration, and collecting unique Blankos. The things you earn and buy in Blankos are yours to own. Get your squad and play user-created minigames called block parties, or go on quests in the junction and unlock unique accessories to trick out your Blankos. It's totally free to play, and it does have a pretty solid play to earn mechanic, but you actually do need to beat everyone else in order to earn more crypto. Now, it's a Fall Guys style game where you don't just jump into the minigames, but you're actually in a lobby with all the players, so I guess that's kind of the MMO part. But apart from that, it's all just minigames. So you jump into like a pool thing where it teleports you to a random minigame, and there's all sorts of minigames in Blankos Block Party. There's something for everyone, from puzzles to doing some parkour, to battle royale style games, actually deathmatch style games where you each get a gun and you literally fall out of the sky like in a battle royale. You pick up your gun and you shoot everybody else, and from there it's a death match. The one that has the most kills is going to win the match and earn the most crypto. And actually, by completing all these little quests, you can unlock accessories for Blankos, which are all NFTs, which you can sell on the marketplace. So all in all, a pretty fun game. I've played it quite a lot with my buddies. It's fun as long as you like the Fall Guys type of game, but if you don't, then this game is not for you. Either way, it's totally free to play. While still being in beta, it feels polished, it looks polished, and it definitely plays very polished. Now, before jumping onto the last game, guys, I want to give a shout out to my friend Scarlett. She is an amazing artist, always sells out all her NFT collections, and she is doing a new one called the Freenipples. Yes, you heard me right, but the nipples are censored, don't worry. Part of profits will be reinvested back into the community and given to charity, sharing the breast cancer awareness across the metaverse. Check out her links in the description, as well as her new NFT project. And moving on to the last game, it's called HodlGod. HodlGod is the world's first 3D PvP blockchain battle royale. So this is a full-on battle royale game. Unlike Blankos Block Party, where the battle royale type of minigame is only a part of the game, this is actually a fully fledged battle royale where you jump into a game with a bunch of other players, and the last one to survive wins and earns the most crypto. Now, I have talked to the developers in the past, and they told me that they are working on an adventure type mode where you don't have to fight other players, but you fight PvE, so player versus environment, and you fight monsters in the game with your friends and earn crypto on the side. I think I speak for everyone. We're super looking forward to that, because if you've ever played HodlGod before, you know that it's actually a very fun game, but it requires that little skill gap. You actually need to practice. So I've been invited to a YouTuber tournament for HodlGod, and I made it to like the 3rd place one time. We played a few matches, and I gotta say, it's very hard if you don't practice. There was a developer who plays this game every day, and he kicked our asses. There's no pay-to-win mechanic here. Any skin that you have in this game is an NFT, obviously, but apart from that, it doesn't give you any gameplay benefits. The only gameplay benefit you can have is actually putting in the time and the work inside of this game and being better than your opponents. But there's players that play really well, just like any other battle royale. So it really does feel like any normal battle royale game. You have a bow, you have a sword, you have your magic, and then you have your stamina bar, you have your magicka bar, and you have your health. And you need to be on the lookout for all of those things. You know, when you sprint, you lose your stamina, and then you can't get away if someone gets close to you. Then if he gets too close to you, he can use his magic and put you in kind of an ice box where you can't run away, and he just deals massive amounts of damage to you. There's fun ways to traverse this game, where you can use your sword to kind of jump around, you can use your bow to kind of glide around, and there's just so many things in this game that you can use to your advantage in order to beat your opponents. So obviously there's a really big skill gap in this game and you do need to practice, but it is free to play and it is play to earn, and I absolutely love it. So first of all, a huge thank you to everybody out there who's been supporting me throughout the year, and I know that this channel has only been blowing up for the past 2 months. So most of you out there are new, and I'm also very new. I mean, I was in YouTube for like 10 years before this channel, but I am new to making this style of content, so I'm kind of trying to figure my way into the perfect style of videos, right? Sometimes I make them over the top, sometimes I make them chilled like this one, and I'm kind of searching for the best style of videos for this particular channel and this particular audience. So I'm kind of testing the waters, doing something new every time and seeing how you guys react to it. So any criticism, any feedback is very much appreciated. I appreciate the negative comments as much as I do the positive ones, because those comments actually force me to grow and develop my style further. So the more I develop my style, the better I'll be at. I don't know, I mentioned this before, I've been in a tough spot throughout the past few years, and this channel has really dug me out and, you know, helped me regain my confidence in life, basically. So I'm super grateful. I will keep pumping out this content, making it better and better, you know. Okay, I don't want to ramble on too much. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you for the next one. Peace.